Hi there everyone, welcome back to Infinity Drones. Today we can take a look at the DJI FPV drone, and when you want to replace the canopy because you've tightened the screws maybe too tightly, or you've had a crash, in some reason you just don't want this one anymore. In many cases I actually like the green one a lot more. It's a lot easier to spot if you've had a crash and go fetch it, and also you can maybe, put a GoPro mount on there. Now I've already put this on, but I'm just going to show you guys how to take this off. So you flip it upside down and you just unscrew the screws on the side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can see here they are on the bottom. Just put your nail in there and you can just essentially just move them out. So excuse me, I'm just going to take it through here, move it out, and then do the same on the other side. And you can essentially just pop it out with a little bit of force. Now we need to make sure, sorry, helping the camera there. You can just do the same on the front as well. And you can just undo the entire thing from the front. So I'm just going to forward this little section where I just maneuver it out. Just move it out. Just for that, the camera gets stuck on everything. It just moves up and you unslot the whole thing. Now let's say you got your drone, it's nice and clean as you guys can see. Now you want to open it up. Now you want to put your cover back on again. So let's just say you put a different color. I'm going to put the green one back on again. So the idea is that you put it over the drone as so. Just bump the camera. Now the first thing we want to do is we want to make sure the front sides are all the way in, so just nice and correct. You can just clip it in, just move it in so you can see that it fits into the correct slots. And by doing so, you're already moving it so that everything else is going to be in the correct place. Now, if we flip it over, this is where things get a bit more interesting. Here, you guys can see that we are going to flip it in. We're going to move it into the sides over there. So you put the front ones in, and you do the same on the other side. You can see it even clips in nicely. It fits, actually the whole thing sits nice. You can even see the holes are lining up nicely, but now you end up with this last little bit. How do you get that in? Well, the easiest thing to do is you just take a credit card or a piece of plastic or something like that, and you just push it in. Just gonna see if I can get it all the way in there. There we go. You can see it just pops back in. Just do the other side, press it all the way. You see that little lip over there. It's quite difficult to get, but you pick the credit card, whatever it is, and you just press and it pops in. And there we go. As simple as that. Just get the rest of it in. And there we go, all the way in. You've just attached your new canopy. All you need to do now is just replace your screws, and that is it. Cool guys, if you like the content that I'm making, please consider to click the subscribe button. The DJI FPV drone is quite a useful little drone. It's a very, very underrated drone, and I know everyone's going to hate on it saying, listen, hey, get a real FPV drone. I love the real FPV drones myself. As you guys can see, here's my Recon 7, fantastic drone. I love this as well. But there's just something about a DJI FPV drone's fail-safe system which makes you just able to send it. Put the DroneX mod on this thing, you can easily go dive some mountains with some peace of mind knowing that the drone's going to come back. So if you guys are still thinking about this drone, this is a fantastic companion for the DJI Avatar, because then you have the ability to use the same remote on both, and you save a lot of money by not buying this separately. So really think it's a worthwhile investment. If you already have the DJI FPV drone, get the Avatar. It's a really nice drone. You also invest in a nice O3 system, but if you don't have an Avatar and you have a DJI FPV drone, then you can go that route. If you have an Avatar, think about getting one of these, because the Avatar is a nice drone. It's just not fast enough. It doesn't give you that nice cruising feeling where you cruise over mountain tops for a kilometer or something away. But yeah, I really do recommend getting yourself one of these. It's still really worth the money in 2022. Basically 2023, eh? Merry Christmas, guys.